Hi, delighted to see you again in this lesson, Beginner 1.2. At the end of today's lesson, you will be able to use the personal pronouns I, you, he, she, and the possessive pronouns my to introduce and describe yourself. Let's get started right away. This table lists all the types of personal pronouns. Personal pronouns are important in the English language because sentences usually start with personal pronouns, simple sentences, and there are two types of personal pronouns, singular and plural. They're further subdivided into three categories: first person, second person, and third person. So altogether, there are 5 singular personal pronouns: I, you, he, she, it, singular meaning used for one person. And there are 3 plural personal pronouns: we, you, they. Note that you is used both as a singular personal pronoun and a plural personal pronoun. Now don't worry about all these jargons or words like singular, plural, first person, second person, third person, personal pronouns. No, it's just nice to know, but you don't have to know it at this stage. Enough that you know the meaning of I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and how we are going to use them in sentences. Okay, let's look at that next. I'm sure all of you know the personal pronouns very well, and the pictures here are self-explanatory. Anyway, I will just give you an example for each one just to reinforce it further. I, for example, I would say, I am an English teacher. We, when I'm talking about a group of people, including me. So I would say, we are a happy family. You is used when we are talking directly to either one person or to many people. Example, you look very familiar. I think I know you. When it's many people, for example, if I'm talking to a class full of students, I need all of you to listen carefully. She and he are used when we are talking to one person but talking about or referring to another person. When the person is female, a girl or a lady, we would say she, and when that person is a male, a boy or a man, we would refer to this person as he. Example, she is my sister. She is my sister. He is my friend. The personal pronoun it is used for things or animals. In this case, it is a new phone. It is a cute cat. Now, with regard to using it for animals, it only applies if the animal does not have a special name. Now, due to cultural change now, animals have become such an important part of our family. So, if it's a pet that you love very much and you have given it a name, then you would refer to it as he or she depending on the gender. Alright? Example, the 2 cats here belong to the speaker. They both have a name. The first one is female, it's called Mimi, and the second one is a male, his name is Matt. So when we talk about these cats, we would say she is Mimi, he is Matt. finally, they. We use this when we are talking about a group of people to someone. Oh, I'm glad you met them. They are my cousins. Okay, that's an example. Finally, the possessive personal pronoun my. Well, my means I, the version that shows that something belongs to I, right? So it is my. Children love to use this word. For example, they always go around saying, my toys, my books, my shoes, my friend, my father, my mother. I'm sure you know what this means. Right. Now that we have learned all the pronouns and possessive pronoun, right? Let's look at sentences that you need to speak when you are introducing yourself. In an earlier lesson, we have learned how to greet and how to wish. So we have learned hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. That is greeting and wishing. Now in this lesson, we are going to learn some sentences on how you can introduce yourself. Okay? Right. You can start by saying your name. My name is Thomas. I'm a Slovak. This refers to the country from which you come. Okay? I'm a Slovak. This is interesting because you can also say I'm from Slovakia, or you can say I'm a Slovak. For each country, there is a different word that we use to show citizenship. Okay, like I'm from Malaysia, so I would say I'm a Malaysian. I'm from Slovakia, I'm a Slovak. I'm from India, I'm an Indian. I am from Singapore, I'm a Singaporean, and so on and so forth. Okay? Right. So you can say, my name is Thomas, I'm a Slovak, I'm from Spišská Nová Ves, that's a smaller part in Slovakia. I'm 24 years old, I'm a fitness trainer, I work at Star Fitness, I like cooking. My mother's a housewife, my father's a gardener. Okay, so you can pause the video and write the sentences by filling in the true details about yourself. Okay, let me remind you, this is a simple introduction that you use when you meet people for the first time in an informal setting. Okay? So I repeat, when you first meet someone, you say hi or hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and then you proceed to introduce yourself and you ask the person, how are you? How do you do? And then you move on to introduce yourself in greater detail, right? So we just learned earlier that we talk about after introducing our name, and then we talk about our citizenship, which part of a country we are from, what we work as, where we work, what our parents do, and what is our hobby. These are some of the things that you can talk about. After you have talked about all those things, then if you want the other person to tell you a little about themselves, then you can say, what about you? Please introduce yourself. What about you? Please introduce yourself. Okay, you can use this sentence. Then the person will proceed to introduce themselves. Okay, so this is the second person introducing herself. So she will start with her name. My name is Sally. As you remember from an earlier lesson, you could also say I'm Sally. I'm so and so. Okay, my name is Sally. I'm a Malaysian. I am from Kuala Lumpur. I am 22 years old. I'm a student. I study at KL Institute. I like reading. My father is a farmer. My mother is a teacher. Okay, so these are the types of information that you can say about yourself when you introduce yourself, and these are sample sentences. If you need to take notes, pause the video and take notes. Yeah, but these are simple sentences. Practice them every day till I see you again in the next lesson, where we will learn more possessive pronouns and a few more personal pronouns, along with many more sentences that we can use to introduce someone else and describe them. All right. I hope you can follow all the lessons sequentially, and you will soon see yourself getting fluent. So till I see you again, bye.